What in God's name is going on in here?
52.
Ready?
Yeah,
Doing it?
We're doing it.
Doing it, man.
Episode 5.
Let's do it,
Yeah,
man.
Episode 5.
Episode 5.
You know, there's an old saying in the podcast business that you know, if you do 4, you may not do more, but if you do 5, you know, you'll definitely stay alive.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's an
Johnny
old saying.
5.
The old proverb.
Yeah,
Johnny
it's an
5,
old podcast proverb.
Podcast.
So we're there. We're there.
Yeah. You know, at first I was like, yeah, we're gonna start this podcast, man. We'll do like half of one episode, and then we'll be like, you know, whatever. Here we are, dude.
Yeah,
Episode 5.
5.
Episode 5. What's been going on?
Man, this is
I know you did something. I know you had your little spring break and you had a little good time and you ate some barbecue. Did you eat some barbecue this weekend?
This is the thing.
this guy.
I was hesitant to bring this up because Johnny, you and I don't always see eye to eye with barbecue. I'm a fan of a certain type of barbecue. You're a fan of a certain type of barbecue, and there's some middle ground, right? There's some area. There's some area that we've argued about barbecue a lot, and we actually came to an agreement where we were like, I think I know what it is.
Right.
I think I know what it is. Do you remember what that was?
Yeah, because you know, I'm a fan of the coarse ground black pepper.
Yep.
The real savory flavor, and we noticed that even though they're top tier places, the ones that are a little more reliant on the smoke and not the seasoning are the ones that you like.
Yeah.
So
I like
yeah,
that sort of
I
like that sort of like natural, like natural charts of the meat,
like
that kind
burnt
of thing.
tire.
Burnt tire. Yeah. I'm a big fan of burnt tires. To be honest with you, in fact, I don't even need any meat. Just give me some burnt rubber, and I'm good.
Michelin.
You know, slather it in some sauce. But no, Keith, you're right. I went.
Yep.
This was actually Johnny. It was Johnny's idea. Johnny was like, "Hey, man, this is your one of your last days at spring break. Why don't you go down south and check out some Truth Barbecue?" So I went down and checked it out. Man, the ribs. You were right. You were right on the money, dude. The ribs were delicious.
Hey, that place is good. You know, and after hearing the story from you, I've had them before down there.
Yeah.
And I think the ribs are really good. I went down on Saturday morning. Not as early as I wanted to. They open at 11.
Get there quick.
You better get there quick.
Better
On
get there quick.
Saturday, I bet that line was. I bet it was an hour and a half line.
You didn't actually end up eating.
No,
that,
I
did you?
didn't eat.
Yeah.
It looked so. I went to Shake Shack instead.
Yeah.
I just went to Shake Shack.
Can't go wrong. Also,
Can't go wrong, man.
I want a point of clarification. I stuttered my words earlier, and I said I was trying to say ribs, and I said mech ribs. And
That's good too.
you
Those
can
are good too.
the McRib is
Back for a limited time only.
good.
Yes.
And there's no meat in there.
There's no meat.
I don't think there's no meat
It's
in there.
no
always
meat.
it's
I don't think
always
it was a
back
rib.
for a limited time only.
Maybe the campaign should be it's gone for a maximum time only.
So when you go to Johnny, since you're the connoisseur, man, what do you get? What's your go-to when you go into a new place? What's your go-to when you go to a new barbecue joint?
You know,
What's your go-to?
well, the problem is with barbecue is that you can't try anything you can't try everything on the menu unless you're willing to spend $80 for lunch,
You
right?
gotta be
So,
picky.
Hell yeah.
so my standby, if I've never been to a place, I do brisket and sausage. Yeah,
That works.
That's a
Brisket
good
and
one.
sausage.
That's a good one.
Brisket, unless you know the sausage is kind of one of those things. I'll ask, hey, tell me about your sausage,
Yeah.
right? What kind? Where your sausage come from?
Yeah.
And because you know a lot of places make their own, so that's a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, if the guy says, "Hey, we get it from Cisco," then
I'm
and
out.
I've had
out.
that answer. Yeah,
No reason for you to try it,
We
then.
order it from Cisco. Yeah. Okay, pass.
I'll go past. What,
I like,
when
no,
you go?
I like that one. When it comes to sausage, I go into Chapel Hill. Chapel Hill sausage is
Oh,
the
yeah.
shit.
Dude,
Chapel
it's
Hill's
so
the shit.
good,
That's the
man.
good shit. That's
You can
the
get
good
the there's one that's like the garlic and
Oh, yeah.
sage, I think,
yeah.
or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Garlic, some kind of
intense
whatever.
stuff, man.
It's
Intense,
good.
man.
When you go to a barbecue place, though, what do you try?
Yeah. When I go to a barbecue place, well, I learned from the professional over here, Johnny. I learned from him, and kind of the same thing. Go with the brisket. I kind of go with the brisket, and I'm a weird guy because you know when I go to Fogo, I eat the chicken and the sausage. So So when I go to a barbecue place, I eat the chicken. I always like chicken. I'm a chicken fan. So
when you go to Fogo, you eat the chicken and sausage,
Yeah.
unless it was the last time that we went
Yeah,
where we didn't get any
I
service.
didn't give you shit, dude. They didn't want to bring me nothing. They didn't want to bring me no damn
We
sausage.
shamed him. We shamed him out of it.
Yeah, shamed me out of my fucking sausage.
He said, "You said, can I get some sausage?" And he was like,
nah.
"Oh, really?"
Oh, this guy.
Oh,
hey,
oh.
hey, we got somebody here that wants the sausage.
And then the guy goes in the back. He's like, "We don't have any."
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
but
call me a nut, dude. I like the shit. I like
Hey,
the simple shit.
No,
Chicken.
ever say
like what you like.
I like dirt.
But
I
you
like
know,
that
like-
yard bird.
on the brisket though, moist. Order the moist.
lean.
Get the moist.
No,
I want lean.
I like
See,
fatty.
I knew-
fatty.
I knew he was gonna
fatty.
say.
I want lean because I like the char.
I know,
I
you
like
like
that
the- you
that,
like
that
the
meaty sort of like
fatty.
chewy, like whatever. Yeah, I want the lean for sure. But bar none. If I go to any barbecue place and they have burnt ends,
Oh yeah. Well,
yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm out.
Burnt ends.
That's
Absolutely.
it. That's all I want. That's all I
Burnt
want. Burn ends.
And then another nice little treat we got Friday night from Trent. We got a nice little donut treat from Trent. And thank you,
Voodoo Donuts, man.
Thank you, Voodoo Donuts, man. And
Voodoo Donuts.
hopefully they'll be a sponsor one day, and we'll get them in. We'll get them in the mix here. So, but no, thank you for the donuts and
Hey,
yeah.
voodoo, yeah.
that donut, man. That what was it called? It was the blazing hot with the hot Cheetos,
Yeah.
the maple glaze with
Maple
the hot
glaze,
Cheetos.
hot
Ooh,
Cheetos.
Man, that was and the Cheetos
That's a
held up.
fat
The-
kid's
oh,
dream
dude,
right
the
there,
Cheetos
huh?
held up, man. The Cheetos held up. It was good shit, man. So. Yeah, Voodoo Donut doesn't put out a bad donut, man.
No.
They don't put out a bad donut.
They
No,
put
it's
out
delicious.
a big donut.
Oh, big one, yeah.
Really big.
Never been.
I like the dirt.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
I go classic with the bear claw.
We eat a lot.
We just ate a lot, dude. We just ate a lot. Angel fired up
We
the
did.
grill and we ate.
Had a
we ate-
cookout.
yeah.
We had a little cookout.
A little cookout for us, man. A little 52, the fifth.
The fifth is it's a milestone.
That fifth, man. That fifth.
Yep. I say
Five more. We got five more in
I
us.
say cinco because
Cinco.
Hey, so
I'm
so
cold,
should we do another one?
Nah.
I might check it out.
Just
Hey, okay, fine.
Hey,
Well, all right,
you
we'll
know,
check it
we're gonna just go out on top. Go out on top.
That's it.
I'll check it out. I'll check it
Yeah,
out.
we'll do it.
Have you been watching the news?
Oh, I do. Where to begin? Where do we start, man? Where do we start?
Let's
Pick-
talk
pick
about
a-
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Pick
Huh?
a poison, man. Yep.
Oh man, the guy.
Pick a poison.
Have you watched any of the videos from like the court stuff or whatever?
Dude, I love him, dude. I think he's witty, he's quick, he's sharp, he's funny, man. I think
He's
they
quick.
were getting
on the
after
onset.
There's nothing quick about what
No,
he's
he's
doing.
good,
up
man.
there.
He's good.
Kind of.
He's good. I think he's good. They got after the jury today, or they got after the crowd, the whatever they're called, the people who sitting there. They're getting after because they're laughing too much and shit. Because he's quick, man. He's
Yeah.
funny. He's funny.
He's
He talks
a-
about shit.
Can I just say this on the onset before we get into like his whole thing or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, it bothers me that I feel like he just perpetually dresses like a character.
He's
right?
in character the entire time.
the whole time.
right?
And, like, he constantly looks like somebody that just went to the arcade and won 40 tickets on skee ball.
He has an accent.
Hey, actor. He's an actor, man. He's an actor, man. He's bullshit, man. I like him.
He
I like
just
the guy.
points out the obvious. To
Hey,
us.
he's an actor,
Yeah.
man.
He's an actor.
He's an actor, man. He's got to do his thing, man. He's
Where,
gotta-
where's the accent come from though?
You know,
Kentucky. That's
It's,
like- that's
he's
like-
from Kentucky or Tennessee or someplace like that. But he sounds like a foreign accent.
I think he's just. I think he's proper, man. I think I'm
It's,
not used to
uh,
proper. I'm not used to.
Would he
proper.
be? Would you describe him as eccentric?
Eccentric. Yeah,
I don't know.
I guess probably
Ugh, he had some bad stuff on his pillow, though, right?
did.
Yeah, the pink eye. Yeah, the pink eye.
Those stories out of there, it's almost over the top, right?
Okay, so correct me
His-
if I'm wrong, but what came out was like she was saying that was a prank, that she was like pranking him, and I'm thinking, who or whom gets into an argument with somebody and decides, oh, post argument, this is the best time for a prank.
Yeah, and this is the funniest thing I can think of.
I mean, to
To
deposit a log on somebody's.
the sheer mechanics of it.
How did it happen? You think she went and got it from the toilet?
I don't know. It just
Was it a squat and shoot?
what do you do that night? I mean, go to a different bed. Sell
That's
that bed.
That's that Cleveland steamer, man. That's what you throw on that chest, man. You throw that on the chest, but sometimes you got to throw it on that pillow. Sometimes, man. That Cleveland steamer.
And I know everybody's been talking about this all week, but it just deserves a little time here. I mean, this is just everything's over the top, and you hear about his drug binges, early on and things. I guess, they live a life. They lived a life, live a life. We don't really truly understand.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this. This is something I was thinking about. Like, because I've watched a lot of the videos from the court proceedings and stuff. And one of the things that I noticed is the amount of times that they've filmed or recorded each other.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm thinking, like, what is wrong? What is so wrong with your relationship where your gut reaction is not to listen and try to fix the issue?
Like set up a hidden camera.
Yeah, but just to be like, oh, here, well, let me get this right here. And then like film each other or like record each other.
So do you feel like then that we're all being put together because this was just they're always acting all the time?
You said the same thing.
No,
about
I'm
Will
just saying.
Smith.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to put in a weird conspiracy theory on it. No.
I kind of want to double back on the Will Smith thing and ask you if you still think he's faking it. I don't want to get off of Johnny Depp because we're talking about.
No.
But
Could be though.
all right, I'll try it. I'll try.
I'll try. We'll see. We'll see. We're gonna call it fake. But they're odd.
Yeah.
Can we say odd?
Okay, so her whole thing is she came out and was like one of the loudest voices during like the height of like the Me Too movement and everything, right? And so she came out and everyone reacted negatively to Johnny Depp because of the things that she said. Now, did Johnny Depp, domestically abuse her or whatever? I don't, that's for the courts to decide and for them to know and whatever. But all I'm saying is it bothers me, at the risk of sounding political, it bothers me that if it feels like because she simply said something that he did that was wrong, everyone just presumed his guilt and said, okay, well, we're going to react to you as if you're guilty, as opposed to, oh, maybe she's not telling the truth, And that's the whole predicament of the whole Me Too movement thing or whatever, is like, you have to believe all women, And it's like nothing against, I know that there are women that are in bad situations,
Yeah,
but
you stepped in it right now, didn't you?
No, and I'll step in a little further, man. With her best friend is Evan Rachel Wood, and she did a Me Too as well to Marilyn Manson, which Marilyn Manson's Johnny Depp's friend. They're best buds and they're coke buddies. So it's just that it all stinks, dude. It's all sketchy, man. These chicks, for me, I think the Me Too thing. I gotta watch what I say here.
I know. Okay, hold on.
I feel like you're tiptoeing. Right
No,
now.
I'm not taking it because I don't really give a shit. But I just say for me, because
I get that people.
you're banging these guys that are famous. These guys are famous as shit. You're banging these guys. You know what you're getting into. It's like if I go date a stripper, hey, she's probably gonna suck a cuck or two before she comes home to me. So it's just you gotta take it as it comes, man. That's just the way it is, man. I
get the predicament. I don't agree with it, but I get the predicament. The predicament is, well, some women are being abused by their husbands, whether it's whether or by their significant other, whoever, whether it's physically or mentally or whatever.
Yeah.
And I just have a different solution for it. My solution is not to make it public and publicly shame other people. Like my solution would just be I would take a different approach. I would not be crucifying everyone based off of someone's word.
Yeah.
Whether it's male or female. I'm not, and that's not even a male or female thing. I wouldn't expect that someone would say something about me and then, someone would take it, or I would say something about somebody else and they would take it a different way, or Angel would say something about whatever, like get to the bottom of it, that kind of thing. But the Me Too thing.
I'm out on that one. But that's just me. That's my opinion. I'm out on the Me Too shit. It's if something happens to you, say something right now. If something happens to me, somebody pokes my ass, I'm going to complain about it right now. I'm not going to wait 10 years and let that shit fester. We're going to talk about it right now. Let's talk about that shit. We're going to throw it on the table and throw my ass on the table and let's talk about it, man. Again, with all this, man, it's just and I know I state the obvious, and that's just the way it is. He's an actor. He's acting up there on the stand, which he's doing a hell of a job because he's entertaining everybody, which he does. And again,
Star of the show, right?
Yeah, she's the star of the show, man. And in the end, it's all Hollywood, man. And it's there. And who gives a shit about? For me, in the end, it's like it's entertaining for what they're doing. It's radio gold and all that shit.
You're right.
But it's they're Hollywood cats, and that's their Hollywood. That's Hollywood problems. And
Yeah.
we could never relate to that bullshit. And like I said, that's why he said when they're recording shit, like who
like,
the fuck records
who
that?
does
Who
that?
does that, dude?
Okay, so like I've looked at some of those stories. I've tuned in. I don't care what happens in the trial.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
I really don't. I don't care.
Yeah.
I just tune in for that.
Oh, it's
whatever
entertainment.
sound bite
Yeah.
that somebody has.
it's
that's
funny.
that's entertaining.
Yeah,
It's funny.
yeah,
I
that's
guess.
funny shit.
Listen to him answer a question. Mr. Depp, what did you have for lunch today? Well, the interesting thing about lunch is I never know what and it's like and he'll spend 20 minutes answering a question that could have just been like pizza.
Yeah, getting paid by the hour. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's that talent.
Oh, man.
It's that
Hey,
talent.
but
man.
he's done some weird stuff. He was, he's always in character. A lot of people don't know about him is like I said, he was at one time he went undercover into high schools. He was a cop and he went undercover to go do law enforcement work in a high school.
Okay, you're saying this.
He's 50. He was playing a 15-year-old, but he looked like he was 50.
Oh, okay. Whoa. All right.
He's supposed to be 15.
He went undercover. He was doing some work, law enforcement work.
I thought you were saying when he was 15.
No.
I was like, no, I don't know about that, but
21 Jump Street, right?
Yeah.
21 Jump Street,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
It's just
Is that where he? It's kind of where he busted on the scene,
no.
right?
His claim
No.
to fame was on a bed watching TV and getting Freddie fucked him up on Nightmare Before M Street.
What?
Yep.
That was his first film.
He was the young guy on Nightmare on
Wait
Nightmare
a second. Wait, he was.
Yeah, he was on the bed and he
I didn't know that.
he had a fountain of
Forgot
blood come
that.
out in his bedroom there.
He sure did.
He was good. He was a hell of an actor, man. And my favorite role he ever did was What's Eating Gilbert Grape was my favorite role.
Oh, that's good.
And that was tough. 'Cause it was a hard hitting thing, man. He had a special needs brother, which was Leo DiCaprio, and there was a ton of actors in there, man.
Yep.
ton of stars in there. But that was one of his my most favorite roles that he's played. And then my opinion, I think he was the shittiest Willy Wonka. I don't know about you guys. He was the shittiest. Gene Wilder's always gonna be my Willy
well,
Wonka.
yeah. Oh,
Gene Wilder's the Willy Wonka. He's always gonna be
anything
Willy Wonka.
that Gene Wilder is.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, so I was and I'm not trying to get off topic.
No,
but,
it's okay.
I watched the other day. I watched the old school Bonnie and Clyde movie. It came out in like what was the 60s or 70s or something like that.
Yeah.
Old school. I think it was in the 60s. It was a 60s movie, and Gene Wilder was in it. Gene Wilder was one of the.
Was he?
He was
No
one.
shit.
He was one of the. It was him and his wife, or him and his girlfriend, or something that they picked up, and they went and got cheeseburgers, and they were going to be. They were going to be like buddies on the
Hey,
road.
that's a
or
good
whatever.
movie, by the way.
That's a great
That's
movie.
a good movie.
A little slow,
slow.
but it was.
But
a
the ending is, yeah.
Yeah. Louisiana, right? Is where they got shut down.
Louisiana, yeah.
Louisiana, where they tore him down. Huh?
Yep.
They finally
Acadia.
caught up with him.
Yep.
They put a
They
few
put
holes
it-
in
they-
that
little
car.
holes, a little bit.
But no, the going back to Johnny
Yeah.
Depp.
Yeah.
My favorite role
Mhm.
is not one of his old ones. My favorite Johnny Depp role was him as Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts. He had the blonde hair. He
I
had
saw that.
the
I saw
two
it
different
today.
colored
I saw it
eyes.
today. Okay.
And
Okay.
and
Yeah,
he's
I don't even know
like
that.
his
No.
eccentric nature. I thought played that
What was
played that
that?
character really well.
He did another movie with this. Was it like the Peter Pan? Not Peter Pan, but it was some little kid. He was in the park. What was the name of that movie? That was a good role too. He did with I don't know what the hell the name of that movie was. But anyway, that was a good role. I like his serious shit where he's being serious. Like Finding Neverland. That's what it was. But yeah, that was one of his more serious roles. But I like when he's being serious and he's being, just
Yeah.
being Johnny Depp, man. It's cool, man.
I mean,
Like, the Pirates
obviously,
are the shit.
yeah.
Pirates cool. That's
yeah.
fine.
Obviously, I was
That's fine.
I was literally just
Yeah.
going to say. I mean, obviously, him as Jack Sparrow.
It's fine. Yeah.
Is really is really
He's
good.
just playing.
Yeah, I forgot he was in Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, dude. Fear
Sweeney
and
Todd
Loathing
movie.
Fear and
Oh,
Loathing.
Public Enemies. Public
Yeah.
Enemies. That was another good one.
He was just playing.
Who's
What's his name? Keith Richards. He was just being Keith Richards as Captain Jack Sparrow. He was just kind of channeling the Keith Richards.
Yeah.
Never thought of that.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. That's what he said he kind of did was that vibe. His swing and all that shit was kind of Keith Richards' vibe.
He was in some bangers.
Oh, dude. Ed Wood was good.
Secret Window.
He was also in the other one. That one that he did for
Once
Tarantino.
Upon a Time in Mexico.
Tarantino one. Yeah, that was where I think it was Tarantino. Yeah. A lot of good stuff, man.
Fantastic.
A lot of good stuff, man. They did super rich. Super
Yeah,
fucking,
dude,
super
there's-
fucking.
How many? He has like he has like 8 homes or something like that.
Mhm.
Should just go to a different home.
Yeah.
Leave her in one.
just
go to a
go.
different one.
Yeah, let somebody else shit on your pillow. Get another one. Get a
All
new
she's
one.
gonna do is film you or record you if you stay. So, hey,
Amazing.
something else in the
Amazing
news. Something else in the news,
What you
huh? You guys, y'all saw that 1-2 from Tyson on the plane?
He still got it, man.
Yeah.
He still got it. I think he still has it. The guy on the airplane looked like he was
He went one round with that
glass.
with that guy, huh?
What's that guy's name from the Punch Out?
Glass Joe.
Glass Joe.
Glass Joe.
Hey, Glass Joe got knocked out, man.
You know what I'm really happy
Shit,
with
Glass
this?
Joe.
I'm really happy.
Yeah.
Kind of the aftermath right now is that most of the internet, and watch, does the internet matter or does it not? Yeah, it does. That can influence kind of what happens to you. That does he get canceled or do people love him, hate him? Everybody's behind him. This guy, he tried to be quiet. He tried to sit there and ignore it. And this guy pushed his buttons and
he got what he got.
He got what he got.
Yeah, he got
I
what he
mean,
got,
it's
man.
just. I think it's good. I'm glad that everybody's behind Tyson.
Yeah, and
or most people are behind Tyson.
Yeah, and I hate people that do that kind of shit because it makes you think that they just do that shit to get attention, and it's
Well,
bullshit.
think about it. I mean, we just saw this one video of a glimpse of Tyson getting this type of treatment, but I can guarantee you that's why it's probably so hard for him to go out in public.
How long did like honestly
he probably gets that.
Like how long did that happen before it escalated? You know what I mean? Like he endured a lot before it escalated. Now, everybody's gonna say, "Oh, well, he should have got somebody. He shouldn't have just turned around and hit him, or whatever." But like,
Martha, there's a man behind me. Yeah.
So my question is, like, how many times have you been on a plane and been like, "Oh yeah, I need to Mike Tyson this guy"? You know what I mean? Like, this is the guy I want to punch right now.
The guy behind you that's talking so loud, he just won't be quiet.
Yeah,
talking to everybody.
Punch that baby that's crying and shit. But I did like
That's hardcore.
I did like how nobody got involved. None of the staff got involved. None of the fucking
air marshal came.
stewardess, none of that shit. We have a buddy we know that comes here to our watering hole, and he used to be ex marshal up there in the sky there. And he's like, man, I let him tire himself. I let Mike Tyson tire himself out. Then I would have stepped in. He goes, I'm not gonna get in beforehand, dude. I'm not gonna catch one, dude. I'm not gonna catch one of the loose ones, dude. Fuck no, dude.
there is no way.
Nope, man.
That dude
He tuned that guy up a little bit.
A little bit.
He is in. I'm not naive enough to say better shape, but he is in as good a shape as someone his age can be in. That dude,
He's sharp.
Yeah, I
he's
mean,
very
there's
sharp.
videos of his workouts and stuff, and like he goes all out.
Oh yeah.
Looks
good, man.
I hope this cat that did this, I hope he doesn't get paid. I hope he doesn't get paid because that's the only reason he did it. That's the only reason he took that chance.
He's going to.
And, it's just, it's unfortunate if he gets paid.
Yeah.
And so
I feel like he's going to. I mean,
Dude, just real quick side note because it's on my mind. It keeps weighing on my brain.
No, go ahead.
It keeps weighing on my brain. Speaking of getting paid, I know y'all remember that little girl, the Catch Me Outside girl.
oh my God, I saw this.
$52 million, man.
She just
In
paid
1 year.
She just paid cash for a house somewhere,
1
right?
year. She made 1 year on with clothes on. 1 year on OnlyFans.
You know who we're talking about?
yeah.
The Dr. Phil.
What'd she get paid from?
Because
OnlyFans with clothes on. No nudity. With clothes on, she made $52 million in 1 year. She showed her proof too.
So is it true? Is it true that OnlyFans is moving to like a no porno thing or something like that?
I think they
Somebody said?
did. I think they put it. I think they let him back.
Yeah, they got some backlash from it. I think.
I think they let him back in. I mean,
Yeah.
I think you can show your tutor now. I think it show your tits and bits now.
Did you say $52 million?
1 year? She showed the evidence. She showed the proof. $52 million. 52.
All right.
I'm
out.
walking
All
out.
right, I'll see
I'm
you.
walking out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
$52 million.
$52 million.
In 1 fucking
Dude,
year.
I didn't
dude.
hear that.
Yeah.
That's-
Okay,
that
so
is crazy.
So let me.
Well, okay, what do you do? What did she do?
wearing bathing suit or underwear and
Okay,
lingerie
so
kind of shit.
I will
no
say
nudity.
this: I don't know because I don't contribute to anyone's OnlyFans. So someone fill me in if you know.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to go to this girl,
Yeah.
this particular girl,
Mhm.
what does that cost? What is it one
The-
individual paying for that?
So looking into that section, I do my research. I
You're
like
just
to do research.
looking for a friend. Hello.
I do research, man. I read Playboy for the articles. So it's like you pay, it's like $5.99, and you get it's a basic subscription, I guess you would say,
Per month?
per month, and you get X amount of photos a day, X amount of photos a month. You get a video
pay
from
this, You pay this to OnlyFans?
to her, yeah. It goes to
you
her.
pay it to her.
It's OnlyFans, but it goes to her. It's
Her
her
account.
account. Her account.
Oh,
And you
okay,
get-
okay.
And there are some. Let me use the quotation marks after the video's working. Quotation marks are models, and they'll either, if they choose to, they'll show you the good stuff. But they're like her. She didn't. She's just showing you she's got clothes on, not clothes, but she's got I'm sure she's got underwear or whatever. And
No, look.
but without nudity, she made $52 million.
I
52
watched.
million.
I watched a
That
little
blows me away,
excerpt
dude.
on an internet story, so it has to be true.
It is.
But there was a chick on there who talked about how much she made. Nowhere near that.
Yeah.
But much more than the normal working person.
Yeah.
And she said no one has ever seen her face. All she does is show her feet.
Oh yeah, feet are a thing, man. Feet are a big thing right now, man. Huge. And I don't get it. Like I said, that does nothing for me. Feet don't do nothing for me.
You said 52 million, right?
The first 6 hours, she did $1 million in the first 6 hours. She was live on OnlyFans. $1 million, dude. And this chick is
She's not.
How
good
do you
looking.
make that many?
I
video?
don't even think she's
okay,
good
whoa,
looking.
No,
whoa,
I mean-
okay. All right, hold on.
Angel,
Okay,
Angel,
I'm
pull her
s-
up. Angel, pull her up.
I'm starting
Catch
to
me
pull,
outside, girl.
I'm starting to pull this together now.
How about that?
So you don't. It's not one person buying one video from her.
No,
it's
no.
like
Multiple.
she posts
Yeah.
a video, and then anybody can buy access to that video.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But-
okay.
But
All right.
that's her. There she is. She's
You know what? Let's stop looking at her, and because we're just giving her a like right now. And I'm
it's
little-
David Spade's hanging
What's
out with
her
her
name?
and whatnot.
What's her
I don't
name?
know what's her name. I don't know what her Danielle.
Hey,
She's
hey,
Italian cat.
Bergoli? Danielle Bergoli?
Danielle, if you're listening right now,
Give us some of that money.
Yeah, I need some
This is the
advice.
52
I need some advice.
podcast.
52 podcast, give me
And
some
you
of
made
that-
$52
give me some
million.
of that 52
Give us
mil.
some of that cash
Yeah.
flow.
Yeah.
She's not listening, but you know what? I do check out the Island Boys every once in a while when they drop a video.
Hey, is it true they cut their hair?
I think so.
I saw that online.
I
They
think
cut their
so.
hair
They did
off.
a
I think so.
boxing. They did a boxing.
Yeah,
video
I think
the other
they
day.
cut their hair. I think they cut their hair. Look at
Hair
them
loss.
guys. Speaking of
I
hair
bet
loss,
you know what? It's on Trent's mind though. He's thinking about it.
No,
He's
actually,
thinking
you want to
about
know?
it.
You want to know what's actually on my mind?
What?
That old school video game, Mike Tyson Punch Out.
With
You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, that's one of the best games.
Yeah.
677-976 something. I used to be able to call out the code to Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Knew the code.
Yeah.
it's like we were saying.
677-162-4748-7102. Look that up.
Hey, look at that, dude.
Hey,
he was
Angel, look the code up straight to Mike Tyson.
straight to Mike Tyson.
Is it
He was the
six-
final boss, right?
677-162-4748-7102.
And now,
Hold on.
and,
Sit. Go ahead.
and now you couldn't have that the first opponent in the game Punch Out, the original Punch Out. You couldn't have that original the first character that opened up that you played against because we called him. It was Glass Joe. We talked about him earlier, Glass Joe, and he was a Frenchman. And now you get in trouble because it's it's kind of it's wrong to say that he's a Frenchman and he'd get beat up right away and he was he'd give up.
It was
Because he was the first one, yeah.
Yeah. There you
Oh,
go.
because they're saying that's
a Frenchman, it's like it's
woke.
yeah. There you go.
Effect.
There it
Mike
is.
Tyson. What is it?
There it is.
No, I got it wrong.
You got it wrong.
Double-
007-373-5963.
We need to do that one.
No, we got to go.
wait,
What's the
wait.
straight to Tyson code?
Oh, is that not it?
That's what that dude dialed in on that airplane. That's what he dialed in, man. That's what he told him.
Mike Tyson Punch Out.
Yeah, you got to go on that same list. Just scroll down to the bottom.
Yeah.
Just
Cheat
Google
codes.
that. Google straight to Mike Tyson cheat code. That was that was an awesome game. Dude.
It was an awesome
A lot of
game.
fun.
Played it
Does
all
anybody
the
know
time.
the guy you were playing? Who was the character you were?
You were
Who was the guy? Who were you? To me, Little Mac.
Little Mac.
Little Mac. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Little
yeah.
Mac.
Little
That's what
Mac.
it was, dude. Little Mac, dude. He was on this journey to meet fucking Mike Tyson.
No, 007-373-5963.
5963.
Yes. I was
Hold on. What did you say?
I was really close.
What did you say?
Actually, I wasn't close at all.
What'd
I was
you
just
say?
spitting out numbers.
8675309.
Yeah, 867.
Oh, 8675309.
Give her a call. Give her a call.
Give her a call.
She'll show you a good time.
What is
Show you a good time.
007-863?
007-863. And everybody's turned this podcast off by
Hey,
this
say,
point.
hey, fuck Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Hey, no, man. I'm telling you, there's dudes out there that remember that.
No,
code.
yeah.
Hey,
You know
sure.
what's funny?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I saw a guy with a T-shirt on one time. There was nothing else on his T-shirt except those numbers written across the front. And it was one of those, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
And you saw that T-shirt and
Yeah.
you went,
I just
"Gosh,
remember
that's
every
Mike
time
Tyson Punch Out.
I just remember the big bald dude,
Bad Bull.
Bad Bull. And when you knocked him down, his fall down thing was he would just be like one side or the other.
And then
as
turn.
he's falling down.
brrr,
Yeah.
I like the dude that had the rose in his mouth. I don't know who the hell his name
Yeah.
was. The guy
No,
with the rose.
that's
He had the-
he was an Italian guy, right?
Dom
Yeah.
Flamenco.
Hey, he was fancy, dude. He had that rose. He talked some shit, dude.
Yeah, he
with his
did.
feet. With his feet, his little foot action, his little fucking
It's good stuff, man.
man.
What a
hair.
game.
Hey, dude, hair loss, man. Let's do it. Fucking hair loss. We're
Hey.
going in it, man. I lost my fucking
Okay.
hair at 30. Go ahead.
Well, that's
No,
what I was
no,
gonna
go ahead.
ask.
No, go ahead. No, but go ahead, Trent. Go ahead.
So
Go
I
ahead,
was
Trent.
going to ask, like, what do you think what is the average age at which male pattern baldness begins to like manifest? Like when it starts to like show up?
Does anybody know where it comes from? The baldness, where side it comes from?
Uh-uh.
Mama's side. Mom's side.
Really?
Yeah, your mom fucks you up. Yeah. So your mom's side gives you the baldness. That's where it comes from. But for me, I think baldness. My buddy, I had a buddy in high school, and he lost his hair at 19.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
he was 19, and he was a redhead. I felt, but he was an Irish cat, and he lost his hair at 19.
He was a ginger, and he lost his hair.
We were
early?
seniors, and he already had that. He had that. It was thinning in the front, and he had a little spot in the back. I felt bad for the guy.
He had that cul-de-sac.
He
early,
had the
huh?
cul-de-sac.
So, Trent-
man. He cut it off.
Are you gonna go with the comb over? Are you hanging on, or
I'm
what
gonna
are you
buzz
gonna
it,
do?
dude. I'm
Jerry
gonna buzz
Buss.
it.
Jerry
I'm
Buss.
close, dude. I'm close. I got another 5 years, and I'll probably buzz it. 5 years. That'll put me at math. That'll put me at 42.
That's not bad.
42.
That's not bad.
It was a good
42.
run. It was a good
That's a
run.
good
42
You had a good
years,
run.
man, and I'll buzz it.
It was a good run.
I'll buzz it. What about you?
Johnny's
You're
got
not-
hair.
Take your hat.
Johnny's
Take
got
your
hair.
hat off. Let me see it.
He's got
Take your
hair,
hat off.
man.
Look at this.
That camera's rolling. We're gonna see that hair.
Look at this.
That camera's rolling. We see that hair.
I hate you so much.
I'm hanging in. It's gray.
He's in-
It's getting a little gray. Getting
oh,
good, though.
oh no, it's getting a little color.
That's so sad.
Oh, no.
So sad. It's fucking great.
Dude,
But it. Look, you want to see?
look at that. That's a full head of
It's
hair.
all there,
bro.
man. It's all there.
Keith, would you ever wear a wig?
No, man. I just as soon as I was about 30, man. I saw it happening.
Yeah.
It was going away, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this, man. I'm just gonna cut my hair. But you know what I do miss? I do miss because I don't know if you guys ever done this. If you guys go to barbershops, or I used to go as a kid. Not as a kid, but as in my 20s, I used to go to black barbershops because that was the most entertaining place to go to, man. You go to a black barbershop, you walk in. It's not like fucking Supercuts or Tune Up or all these places where you sign your name. No, you walk in, they look at you, they give you a nod, and it's like, sit the fuck down, and I'll get to you when I get to you.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun, dude. It was so exciting because you learn three things in there. You learned a life lesson after you left. You learned fashion, and then you always learn who the GOAT was in basketball when you walked out of a black barbershop, man. And the life lesson I learned my first visit to a black barbershop, was the disrespect when you step on another man's shoe, be it a Jordan or whatever the case was. That was disrespect, and that's a
Step
lesson
on
I took.
another man's shoe.
I was in my early 20s when I learned that lesson,
I can
and I
tell.
always took that lesson with me, and I never stepped on anybody's shoe.
I can tell this guy misses barbershops.
I do.
He hadn't been in one in a long time.
And it's been a long time. It's been
Yeah.
20 years, over 20 years, man. And I do miss it. I miss the conversation, man. But if you haven't done that, if you haven't been and go to an urban area and go to the black barber shop and get a haircut, man, you're missing us some good conversation, man.
I can't do it. The only one here that can do that is Johnny. If I showed up and I was like, "Hey, can y'all cut my hair?" They'd be like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
done."
Hey,
Like,
man.
there's nothing there. You're the only one with hair.
Hey, so you already said, would you do a toupee or some type of
No.
hair restoration or what?
There's
Restoration.
A rehaul, overhaul.
Is there even like
I'm talking
a
about
legit-
money aside. If you could say, hey,
No.
we have a treatment here. We're gonna put some new hair on top of your head.
If no,
Because
I
you know why? I don't know that I would, because we see cats every once in a while. There's some bad rugs out there, right?
Yeah.
I think that's more
For sure.
embarrassing looking to have the bad rug.
Who's the what's the character's name on Connor not Connor Cobra Kai?
No, fucking
Daniel.
Daniel Russo.
Yeah, Daniel Russo.
That's a rug? That's a rug?
Fuck yeah, dude.
It looks like it.
It's
I don't know if
it's
it is
tough.
or not,
It's
but
tough,
it looks
man.
like
Hey, but there's also good rugs too.
The best in the business, dude, has to be 45, number 45, which was number 44. That orange man bad. He had the best come over.
Hey,
And
he had a boss come over.
Oh yeah, it's money, dude. You couldn't even see it. And then
He'd go outside and catch the wind. It was just it looked like a car hood coming up and down.
He looked like a funny car when he was drag racing. Anyway, or even Jerry Buss, man. Jerry Buss had a good lick, man. And during that, there was that series that's out. But when you watch Jerry Buss comb his hair, it was the way he actually combed his hair, and it was interesting, man. How he did it. He pushed it up, pushed it over. It looked good, man. It looks like he had parted hair. It looked like it was good, man.
So
it was solid.
So what about like Ted Danson is bald, right? He has the good rug all the time.
It looks good.
Looks
It
good.
looks real good.
But he probably has it redone all the time. Oh, he has that big money.
Hey, you know who's money, dude? Jeremy Piven. Have you seen Jeremy Piven? He went from bald to a full set of hair, man. Full set of locks.
Okay,
man.
so
Jeremy
but
Piven.
that has to be the deal, though.
What
How do
is
you
it,
go
though?
from bald to around your friends to one day just showing up with hey,
You
guys.
got to say something.
Yeah.
You got to say something.
I'd clown
because
you.
if you
Hey,
don't say
I would
something,
clown
about-
your ass right out of the room.
Yeah, absolutely. If you don't say something and you leave, what do you think their topic of discussion is going to be for the next 3 days?
It's the same thing as you walking in here with a big ass sombrero on or something, right?
Yeah.
And just
Yeah.
walking in like, this is just what I wear, bro.
The urban
No, but you don't even
sombrero.
say that.
Yeah.
You don't even say, like, in your head, you're like, oh, this is me now. This is my personality now. You don't even say that. You just walk up like, hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, nice hair hat.
You don't you don't even say anything. That'd be like me breaking my foot, getting on the scooter and rolling in and just being like, what's up, guys?
Yeah. Like it's not
Like you're not
there's no elephant in the room.
Yeah,
right?
you're not gonna talk about that at all? Or
Hey,
you ever gonna buzz it, Johnny?
I don't know. I think I have a weird shaped head. Maybe I know I have this little mole in the back of my head. I've never seen it. It's never seen the world. So it happens, man. We're all getting older.
It's getting older, man. Getting up there. Oh,
Hair falling out.
I don't know. You guys probably watch. You guys don't watch The Office, but Michael Scott in the first season, his shit is thin as shit.
I noticed that, dude.
And at the end, he had a luscious locks at the end.
You can-
At the end, he did. At
you
the
can
end.
see at the beginning of the second
It's
season.
thin. It was
What?
like- it was
So
like
he had
you
a
could
little-
see
he had
through
a
it.
little-
You could
but-
see through it, man. He
Watch
had a slick back.
watch the last episode of the first season and then watch the first episode of the second season.
Dude, he
And
came back.
it's-
So
Night
have you
and day.
seen the spray can of stuff that you
Oh
spray
yeah.
paint
Oh,
into your
dude. You
hair?
know what?
That's
That's what I'm talking
you
about.
get that Giuliani can and you just spray it on there. And
Dude,
it just
that
melts
takes me
down.
back.
That's Rust-Oleum
Dude,
right
that
there.
takes me back to that takes me back to infomercials, dude. Them infomercials, dude, with Rumple Peel. It was a hair in a spray can and a hair in a spray can, dude. It was the infomercial at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, man.
Yeah.
Those were the shit, dude.
Hey, I'm not only the hair club president. I'm also a client.
He's a client,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I like the name of the company. It was called Ronco.
This is my
Ronco.
hair now. I
That's
can
the
do
shit.
anything with this hair. I can mess this hair up if I want to.
Yeah, wash it.
Just don't
Seen
sweat.
all those commercials.
Just don't get sweaty.
Yeah, just don't pull on my hair, man. Don't pull on my
Don't
hair,
pull on my
man.
You can't wear hats, right?
Oh man.
You can't wear hats if you spray it on.
No, you can't.
Hell no.
It'll ruin the
You
inside
can't.
of it for sure.
You can't even lean against anything.
No.
Dude, you left your hair back here.
You also can't have conversables with people in public.
Oh, you
Because
also
they're gonna
you
notice it
also
and see it
cannot
and say
show up
something.
in a room where I am because I'm going to call you out. I'm going to call you out for your spray hair.
Hey, I can tell that you sprayed your hair on because you still don't have any hair, and I can see that you sprayed your scalp.
Hey, Trent. Hey, man, you missed the spot back here.
Man, but those infomercials are the shit, man. I miss those infomercials, man. I don't even think they do. I mean,
You know,
I guess they do. I guess
So
they're not.
everything used to be 1995, but it's kind of going up a little bit, right? It used to be the
No, it
deal.
used to be 1995.
1995. Now it's 2 easy payments.
And wait, there's more. There's always wait. There's more. Always, dude. You always got that shit. Dude, you get extra fucking 2 or 3 pieces of fucking Tupperware.
Call now, and we'll add this extra. It's always like the whole thing is one item, and then just before the end, they're like, "Wait, call now. But wait, call now and we'll double the offer.
In the next 60 seconds. And
call,
you know, like you think there's somebody at that call center going,
3 weeks
nope,
later.
61 seconds.
Yep.
We're
Yeah.
not giving that to them.
Hey,
3 weeks later.
4 easy installments of $59.99. Four installments, dude.
I was thinking about that.
$300,
I was thinking about that the other day.
Have you
and I
ever
was like,
ordered anything?
No, but Billy Mays almost made me.
Working out, kickboxing and shit.
Yeah, dude. He almost made me.
Oh,
buy
that's
it.
Billy Blanks.
Billy Blanks. Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
Billy Mays?
Billy Mays was the OxyClean.
OxyClean.
Billy Mays.
Hey,
Billy Mays. That's it.
OxyClean.
Hey, OxyClean died on an airplane. He hit his head on the airplane or some shit, dude. That's how he died.
Yeah, he
man, on an
died. He
airplane.
died a freak
Yep,
accident.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
No,
No,
but
I
that's how
don't- I don't
he hit
know.
his head on the airplane.
I was gonna
That was
ask,
an airplane.
was it an actual accident or was it a Bob Saget accident?
Yeah, true.
Sketchy.
True. Hey, don't go pulling conspiracy theories out.
Sketchy.
Damn, dude.
Just saying. This is not a murder mystery
No.
podcast. Otherwise, we'd get into that. That ShamWell guy, though, huh?
The ShamWow guy. He was on coke for sure.
He was definitely on something.
That dude's eyes was fucking. He's wide as shit, dude. You know, like I said, don't want to beat a dead horse, and we hate to beat a dead horse around here, but you know, we got horses laying around all the time, so fuck it. Elon Musk, man, he did it. He fucking did it, dude.
Oh,
Twitter,
look, hey,
Twitter.
we're just
Twitter.
going to change the name
He
of the
fucking did it.
podcast. This is the Elon
Hey.
Musk podcast.
Elon Musk, man.
This is,
Hey, I'm a
52
fan.
tweets. 52 tweets.
52 tweets.
Nah, he's
He bought it.
I'm glad it happened for him, dude. I'm glad it happened, and hopefully we'll see some changes, man. And it's not even for the platform. It's just so switch shit up, man.
Just
Like,
give me a portion of how much he paid for it.
yeah, no shit, man.
40-something billion dollars, dude.
44?
44? $44 billion.
Mhm.
Hey,
$billion with a B. You know what he did?
what's his note on that?
He went to
They got a
good
coupon
credit,
book.
though.
They
Good
come with a
credit.
coupon
this.
book.
This is a true story. This is a true story. He went to every bank that doesn't already endorse Twitter and asked them for money.
That's a story.
Smart, man.
I didn't know that.
He went
Smart
to
guy.
every bank that does not already endorse Twitter and said, "You guys want to buy it with me?" And they're like, "Oh, I guess so." $44 billion.
South Africa owns fucking Twitter now. That's it, man.
Wow.
It's on. Let's do it.
Hey,
Do you think he's doing it as a joke? I mean,
I
he,
think
he actually bought it, but I mean, like, do you
Yeah.
like half of his other stuff? I mean, one of his companies is literally called the Boring Company, and they're making a spaceship
yeah,
that is going to go to Mars.
yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Well, all I know is I still bought into his Starlink, and I think he's
You're still waiting on that.
He's,
You're
waiting
waiting,
on that.
he's
Still
wasting
waiting
the
on that.
time on all this other stuff. I pre-ordered Starlink like a year ago. Gave him my
Still waiting.
money. I gave him my money. He went and bought Twitter with
he
it.
went and bought.
Yeah,
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say
He went and bought Twitter.
You're on
and
the
I'm-
waiting list
yeah.
for Starlink,
And I'm out in the country still trying to hotspot from my phone because
you got your phone sitting in the windowsill.
He,
and they're like,
he's
"Wait."
out there buying Twitter while I'm waiting on Starlink.
That's funny.
I don't.
Yeah, his company, the Boring Company, is the one that is building that super that the new like space travel thing or whatever. The
It doesn't
it's
sound
like
boring.
It's like a warp drive or something like that or whatever.
No, it doesn't.
It's
sound,
like an
doesn't
anti-
sound boring, does it?
No, for me, I think beat if you like him or hate him. I don't know what wherever he's whatever side he's on. I don't really give a shit on what side he's on. I don't care about his politics, but I think he's always got a solid quote, man. My favorite one he did recently was freedom of speech is the bedrock of a functioning democracy, and Twitter is a digital town square where matters of where we can have a discussion. You should you should be able to have a debate there. You should be able to have a debate and not be censored. You should be able to if I disagree with you,
For
should
sure.
let me do that. Let me disagree with you.
Yeah.
Don't block me.
Right.
Don't shadow ban me and shit.
So, kind of along those lines, not trying to be political. I think Elon does a good job of not being very political.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
But Donald Trump and Elon Musk are two of the richest guys in the world.
Yeah.
And somehow two of the richest guys in the world, by their actions, have become like these heroes of
Yep.
the working man.
Punk rock, man. They're punk rock. man.
And just
Yep.
like two guys that don't have anything
You,
in common.
you want to know why I think that's the case?
but it's like they stand for, I don't know, people tend to identify with it.
They have the money to flip the bird to the establishment. That's what it is.
That's it.
They have the money to say, no, all of y'all are not telling the truth to anybody, you know?
Yeah.
And the establishment doesn't like that. And they'll push back. And you're starting to see that with the whole Elon Musk thing. The fact that this person bought this platform and people are immediately saying, oh, well, I don't want anything to do with Twitter. And it's like, well, wait a second. He just bought it. You don't even know what he's going to do with it.
Yeah, he may leave it all the same.
You're literally saying that because you don't like him.
Yeah.
Not because of anything that he's done with it. You're saying that because you don't like him. And that's what makes people like, you know, people like Elon Musk. He's a strange cat too, though.
Love it.
Did you see the SNL after the Super Bowl that he was on? I was watching it because I had Dogecoin. I was watching it. I wanted to see what he's going to say about Dogecoin. But
the dog coin.
The dog.
Doggy.
Yeah, doggy.
Yeah.
So what happened with that? How was that? How'd that investment work out?
Quadrupled my money.
Really?
Nice.
Yep. I bought it super early and I sold it on the rumor.
Nice.
So if you were still in it, what is it? Is it anything?
I mean, it's back down kind of to what it was, you know, originally now.
So is it over?
Sold it on the news. I bought it on the rumor, sold it on the news. But no, it fluctuates like any other, you know, thing now. I mean, if you're in cryptocurrency, you're going to buy, you know, Ethereum or Bitcoin or something like that. You're not going to buy.
Man,
Dogecoin.
I don't know anything about it. I feel it makes me feel kind of old, kind of uneducated on that deal. I don't know anything about it.
I mean, nobody really even knows if it's actually going to be a thing, you know? Yeah. I mean, Bitcoin is super expensive now, and there's like all this stuff coming out with, you know, what people are doing with Bitcoin and the fact that you can buy things with Bitcoin now. And there's little kiosks that are being put up where you can purchase Bitcoin with your cards and with cash and stuff. But I mean, what will that still be a thing in 20 years? Who knows? I mean, nobody really knows.
I guess that's a nice little segue or slide into vehicle prices, Johnny.
Vehicle prices. Yeah, we looked at.
We were
discussing it the other day, and a friend of mine sent me a post of a 2022 Dodge. Super nice 3/4 ton pickup, 4-wheel drive. $92,000.
I believe it.
That's a house.
$92,000.
I believe it.
You know, we were doing the math on an auto loan calculator of, you know, what are we talking about? If someone pays insurance and buys a little fuel, $2,000 a month.
It was a little over, I think. It was like $2,200, something like that, $2,300.
Wow.
$2,300 a month.
When did this happen? It happened while we weren't looking, didn't it? Or, you know.
How much did you pay for your very first vehicle?
I want to say like my first truck was a $9,000 or $10,000 truck. Now the first vehicle was given to me, hand me down.
Sure,
hand me down.
Well, the first one you paid for, first one you bought.
Yeah,
used or not?
No, I bought
used
I bought a used Nissan once for $4,000. Good truck. Drove it for thousands and thousands of miles.
I bought a Honda Civic for $2,000.
I was reading this thing, you know, and I'm, you know, for me it's, you know, it's whatever. It's just like I was reading stories and all this, and we talked about this, and I was just looking at things that people, dealerships are charging, you know, $20,000 over what the ticket, the price is on the windshield, dude. Because it's the thing about supply and demand, dude. People, you know, the supply chain is a shit storm. So
doesn't that make you mad though? Like when you go to buy a new car and you know that they've marked it up that much, and they take off $5,000, and they're like, we can't take off anymore. Mm-hmm. We can't take off. It's like, no, come on.
Hey, I put that clear coat on there for you, though, man. You got that clear coat.
Hey, you want this paint protection package?
Hey, we got
this paint protection.
Yeah, that's what it is,
you
man.
You want this carpet protection package? Yeah. We're going to sell you this, and man, they get you.
Oh yeah.
The first new vehicle that I bought was a Kia Optima, and I bought it a long time ago, and it was like, I don't know, $17,000 or something like that. There's a lot of stuff on it, you know. I'm not gonna say it was fully loaded, but I mean it was, you know, electric everything. You know, it was really nice. And $17,000 will not even hardly buy a base model anything now.
Man, it's nuts. The vehicle prices in trucks, especially, you know, just those trucks that, and you know, the thing is, you see a lot on the road. You know, there's a lot of people that are just they're ponying up and paying the money.
You could buy a nice used Lamborghini for the cost of a pickup truck.
Oh, Jesus.
Just can't haul your dog in the back.
You can't, well, yeah, I guess you could.
Can't put my Yeti in the back.
Elon Musk. What do you think? What vehicles do you think Elon Musk drives?
Super Tesla truck or whatever.
The Cybertruck. Yeah.
Yeah, with the windshield crack.
Did you see that when they threw the steel ball thing at the window?
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, it's indestructible. Crunch. Elon Musk was like, try the back window.
Yeah.
Crunch.
Yeah. Ridiculous, man.
Do they exist?
So there's like special order. There's pre-orders for them, and I think they did. I don't want to say the number because I don't know the number, but they did like a limited like pre-order thing, and they're delivering them sort of as they make them. They're not mass produced yet, no. But anything that he builds supposedly goes super fast, and the reason why he's not flooding the market with them is because he wants them to be able to go further. Right now, they can, if you get a base model something, you're only going to be able to go about 270 miles before you have to charge it. And he said he wants an electric car that can go at least 600 miles. And you can get like the higher end Teslas will go close to that or whatever. But he wants an electric car that'll go 600 miles that he can mass produce and put out there. But they're still working on, obviously still working on the technology and stuff. Along with Starlink, along with there's some really cool technology that you could take on these Teslas and like put a gas engine, and you can go a good 600-700 miles if you put a gas engine and then refill it.
Yeah, and just put a fuel tank.
You keep going.
Yeah, you keep going, and you can stop by at a fuel station and just fill up.
Grab a burger.
Yeah,
and then
Red Bull.
Yeah,
some
just
gas.
Hit the
bag
road.
of Doritos.
Hit the road. Keep going.
Go.
Get them Buc-ee's. They got them clean restrooms. Buc-ee's got clean restrooms.
Just saying.
I think
get them
beaver nuggets.
I think some of this we talk about and go, hey man, this is a car of the future. This is the way of the future. Well, it's still the way of the future, and it will be the way of the future for a while because it doesn't work. It's not practical. It's not practical.
Charging stations, man. You gotta plan that shit out. If you're gonna use an electric car, you gotta plan that shit
because
out.
Look,
too much work.
I don't know. I'm not an electrician, but I'm not dumb. I'm kind of I'm thinking of some of these neighborhoods that during the summer have rolling blackouts in areas because of high power draw. If you put 2 charging stations at every house, it's probably not really going to work out, right? I mean, maybe I'd love for an electrician to tell me how that would work if I'm wrong, because it doesn't seem like it.
What y'all got going on this weekend?
What you doing, Johnny? What you got?
It's big, man. My daughter is
nice.
Is running at the regional track meet for her region to see if she qualifies for state.
Oh, that's nice. Too.
Yeah, so it's a big deal. It's a big deal. She's coming in with a good time, and she has a good chance of making it.
She excited?
She's excited. She's nervous, of course. And,
are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm always nervous. I don't want to tell her though. Not tell her, but she's it's a big deal. It's always a big deal if you can make it to state. But she's a sophomore, so if she can make it this year, it's always a big accomplishment. My son did that as a sophomore, so and she has pressure on her. She's trying to live up to her big brother, what he did too. So we're gonna be cheering for my daughter this weekend.
Yeah, that's cool.
What you got, Trent? What you doing?
Man, so I've got I'm going to be helping a buddy out on Friday. I got to do some judging for some of his school stuff. He's got some tryout things going on at his school, and I'm going to step in and do some judging for it. Okay. And then Saturday we got some big stuff planned at your spot. And
our watering hole, man. We got some stuff going on, man. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to hang out with you guys, and I'm sure Isabel and her better half hopefully will be here because I'm sure they're sure they're nerds, so they'll be here for that.
They were born nerds.
No, they were born nerds, and then
they didn't have a choice in the matter.
Yeah, exactly. No, my weekend is always filled with my watering hole here, man.
Yeah, you work most weekends.
I work all the weekends, man. But it's worthwhile, man. I love it. Before I know we're trying to get out of here in a minute. Here it's a later night for us tonight. You know, it's a school night for us, and so we got to get in and out real quick as quick as we can. But just to I just want to say something for our Texas National Army Guard, Bishop E. Evans. There, 22 years old. He lost his life trying to save some folks down there at the border, man. So that's a big deal. That's a big deal, man. That's a big story for me. And just wanted to kind of mention that.
I saw that. I think
kind of wanted to mention that.
You know, kind of what we talked about. We start this thing off, and we try to have a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, we try to be stupid.
We pick things out of the news that are entertaining, funny, and whatnot. And this is a story that's, you know, people don't need to forget about this either, right? You know, it's not all about. It's true. It's not all about the Johnny Depp trial. No, yeah. And that I guess that's what I was trying to get at. That you know, we bullshit about this stuff like Johnny Depp, all these things, you know. But there's bigger things that are more important, and I try not to forget about those things. Try to put those things in perspective. But no, I'm not trying to end on a sour note. You know, we're still fucking dipshits here. We drink we drink beer, we talk shit, and But I had to say that because it kind of bothered me seeing that story. Yeah. So
I mean, obviously, you know, big shout out to you know all of our military branches, and I know when something happens like this, where it's especially when it's close to home, you know, it's you can't overlook it. You simply can't overlook it. The kid was 22 years old.
Yeah.
You know,
22, man.
You can't. Good kid. You can't overlook that. So. You know, obviously our heart goes out to the family and
for sure.
You know, that kind of thing.
For sure. But, not to be like I said, not to be a downer. At the end.
No, but I think you know what?
It's important.
I think tonight, like you said, is a later night for us. I think we're all coming off we had some big weekends,
tough weeks, man.
So
tough weeks, man.
So I think we're you know, if you're listening out there and you know us, we're probably a little bit lower tone tonight.
It was more quiet,
but you get the real us, you know, and that's what it is.
It's real. We're not gonna be fake.
It's real. Yeah, real hair and all. Hair and all.
But, what's left of it.
And thanks to everybody that tunes in. Shout out to Adam G out there. That's good friend, listener. He's hit me up and told me he really enjoys what's going on. So big shout out to him.
Yeah, hey, hit us up on social media.
For sure.
Comment on the video. Share the video with your friends. Listen, we want to know what you guys want to hear us talk about. Give us some suggestions. We're happy to shout you out. You know, when you do. So let us know what you want to talk about.
Yeah, and be sure if you do follow us and you watch us on social media, or you follow us on social media there on the Instagram, the Facebook, Twitter. Twitter's going to be a big thing now. Anyway, but when you follow us on Instagram and Facebook and all those things, be sure mention us or in a story or whatever or on stories on Instagram, and we'll tag you guys back. We'll share your stories and whatnot. And
we want to engage with you guys.
Yeah, we want to big engagers. You know, we want to make sure that you guys know that we appreciate everybody that listens. It's a big deal for us, man. We just this is something new for all of us, and I think we're going to keep doing this, and I think we want to go past 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 9 and so on. We hope to make it to if we make it to 50, you know, we might take a shit somewhere on somebody's pillow, but you know,
it's called Amber Heard. She's got experience.
We'll do an Amber on your pillow.
And then I'll sign you up for OnlyFans at that point.
$52 million, man. Anyway, I'm Talented Savage on Instagram, Twitter, and all that good stuff. Johnny
MX429.
Real Trent Graves from me. Where can they follow us on Instagram? The podcast.
Instagram is the 52 Podcast. Facebook, same thing. 52 Podcast. Follow us. Say something, share our stuff, man, and then Trent's. We do the YouTubes, right, Trent?
YouTubes. Yep. YouTube, like, Spotify, share, subscribe, comment, do all of that kind of stuff. That helps the algorithm, you know, for us to be able to get out there and spread this. Share this with somebody, send it to somebody, text it to somebody, whatever you can do would help us out big time. This has been episode 5. This is the 52 Podcast. Adios.
I was just in my office and I heard a ruckus.